the late 40s and early 50s, and I came up with an idea. We called it Young Musical America. And the amazing thing that the finalists on that program, believe it or not, Arnold Steinhardt, who became the Guarneri Quartet, one of the great young musicians, and then Shirley Barrett, who ended up in the Metropolitan Opera, so that wasn't bad. I had a guest panel, and on this panel, Mr. Piatigorsky. If it weren't for Piatigorsky, none of us would be here. There would never have been a foundation. In those early years, we not only had Glenn and Misha, but we started, and I started to write that Shirley and Nikki Rosen and Horatio Gutierrez and Michael Tilson Thomas, Gary Carr, the bassist, Chris Parkinane, the guitarist. I remember talking to Zubin Mehta once, and I said, how do we pick winners? And he said, you put your arm down, and if your hair stands up, that's the winner. In 1955, we were in a downstairs basement of a restaurant, and everybody, including God, was there. And we set it up, and we were born December 1955. My husband and I went to every conservatory. We went from door to door and told them what we were looking for. Our debut competition was national, and Johnny Green and Bonnie Green would get houses for the kids that came from out of state. And we went very big right at the beginning. We were there for them day and night. We gave of ourselves and not money. I think that's what helped the foundation and became famous. Zubin Mehta did one of our later shows, and I asked him, I said, you know, why don't we have all of these fabulous talents? And we worked with each one individually. We never compared. One wasn't better than the other. We loved each and every one. And Zubin answered, he said, because there's a YMF, and that's what is attracting all these talented young people, because they get the help they need for their growth, you know. To tell the young people, you have to learn. You can't stop learning. The moment you stop learning, your career is going to end. It's going to end. The YMF is there for you to help you develop, to help you grow, and help you with some of your decisions. It's a difficult life. And I remember Piatigorsky and I would stand with all of the kids at auditions. What would happen if you didn't become a concert artist? Because that's luck and everything else. That's really. And they would say they would want to teach, or they would want to write about it or something. So that the love of music is there. I really have to close one way for all of the YMFers, and I imagine David had a lot to do with it, and I think maybe Misha and Glenn, but to all the people, just remember to give of yourself to these young people. Get acquainted with them, be there for them. That's more important than anything else you can do. And I need and want and must thank all of the people that had anything to do with this night, because actually, I couldn't think of a better last chapter, and it makes it a wonderful last chapter for me. Thank you.